Everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampItCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. I'm running just a tad late. We had the Cousin's Maine Lobster food truck come into town, and I ordered, and you don't get to pick your pickup time, so I was out picking up lobster rolls. We don't get a chance to get that in Arkansas very often, so when a special food truck comes into town, we try to take advantage. Okay, so I've got a new holder for my phone. It's allowing me to get closer to the video, but I see that we've got some movement, so I'm going to try to minimize that. I'm not sure how. We'll see how it goes. You let me know how this goes as compared to normal. Okay, so today I have a few Christmas projects we're going to do this week, and then we're going to be done. Today we're going to do one. It's a little more layers, a little more stamping and embellishing than we usually do. So, but it has the Golden Greenery bundle. This is not on the last chance list. This is going to be carried over for a while. But the paper is gorgeous. It is the Season of Green and Gold designer paper. Now, I only have a few scraps left, so I don't have any to show you, but this is an online exclusive. And in my blog, I'll put a link so that you can take a look at this. And then, because this is just an image set, it doesn't have words, we're using the Greetings of the Season bundle. I love all the sentiments on here, the different fonts. It's just so elegant, and it goes perfectly with the Golden Greenery. So let's get started. All right, so we are going to use, we've got Mossy Meadow. We have a piece of vanilla for the inside, a piece of vanilla for the front, and then I have some layers. So we have this piece. Isn't that beautiful? You can see that shiny gold designer paper, and then this is a vanilla and gold paper, but I'm using the back. We're going to be using some of our gold trim, if this is in the annual catalog. Then our focal point is going to be on this piece right here, which will go in the center. And I have already pre-punched a couple of gold foil leaves from the bow punch. And then from the designer paper, I had a few little bells left over. So what we're going to do is we're going to stamp and die cut a couple of the images from this stamp set. And I'm going to do them out of the middle of here because all I need is this outside border, and this way we can use our resources wisely and not waste any extra cardstock. So I'm going to do Mossy Meadow, and we have these pine boughs. So this is two-step stamping. We have more of a solid pine bough and then more of a detail. So what I'm going to do is stamp my solid one first in Mossy Meadow, but I'm going to stamp it off once, and I don't want to get it too close to the edges, so I'm going to stamp it right there, and then I'm going to take the more detailed one and stamp that full strength, and hopefully get this lined up fairly well. I'm kind of looking, hold on, let me look down. Mostly I'm trying to get that stem lined up. Well, that looks pretty good. We'll go with that. All right, I'm going to be using 3 colors of green. We have lots of greens in the paper, so I'm going to use garden green for this next one. And let's see, which one are we going to do? I think it's this one right here. This is the same. We have a, I guess we'll do that one full strength. We'll do this one half strength. Which one? I don't know. We'll do this one full strength. And I want to fit this in so we can die cut both. And then I'm going to do the tops half strength. We'll just stamp that off, and then let's get these lined up. And they're actually really pretty easy to line up if you can just get your head over the top of them. Okay, oh, pretty good. All right, so that was garden green. And while I'm stamping, I'm going to go ahead and use Old Olive. And we are going to stamp on our smaller vanilla right here. And I'm going to do a little stamp right about here in the Old Olive, full strength. This is the other image. Did I use all? I used all three of the Greenery images on this card, and we're going to do the same thing, stamped off once, and then stamp that off to make a little bow coming down. Okay, now I'm going to stamp a sentiment. I'm just using a small one from the Greetings of the Season. This says Love and Joy, and I'm going to do this in the darker Mossy Meadow, just down here at the bottom. Okay, we are done with our stamping. Well, you know what? Let's stamp something on the inside. What do we have? Let's do this one. I like this big sentiment. Let me find a big block to put it on. I have a lot of my blocks kind of already out in projects. We actually have class tonight here at my house, so I had to do a little bit of cleaning before I went and picked up my yummy lobster rolls. Okay, now we're going to, let's do our die cutting. We're going to die cut these two, and we have dies in the bundle that coordinate with our images. I'm going to see if I can get these in at the same time. I'm going to grab a little bit of Post-it note tape to hold that in place. And same here. This one's not quite as exact, but as long as we get it close, we'll be good. Okay, let's pull in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Will it fit in here? I don't know. Our camera's kind of low. Oh, that did not stick to the paper. Hold on. Let's get this lined up. One more time. Oh, okay. I need to put that more on the paper. It's not holding. Okay. There we go. Let's try this one more time. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay. Run that through. All right. That turned out nice. I don't get to use vanilla very much anymore. I don't know why. I like it. So we're going to keep this. We'll move our dies out of the way. And now we get to do assembly. That's the fun part. Okay, we're going to fold this half sheet of Mossy Meadow in half. And we're going to we'll get our inside in there first. Get that out of the way. Get our seal adhesive going. I opened up a new one. It's so nice and clean. Every once in a while, I have to get a new one. Even though the cases are still good, it gets really messy after a while. Okay, now we're going to adhere our designer paper to this vanilla piece that we use for our die cuts, because we only need the outside edges. Okay, I have this little piece of Mossy Meadow. How are we doing on our camera? We're doing okay. I don't know. I want to stick this underneath though. I'm just concerned we're going to have some wiggliness. I mean, might need to rethink something. We'll see. Okay, now I want to cut a piece of this trim to go around. I'm just going to grab Scotch tape. You use whatever you have. I like Scotch tape. To hold this, I want to cover the seam. See, you see the back? It's okay. No one's ever going to see the back of this. And then tape that around nice and tight. Oh, that looks so nice. Okay, let's adhere this down. Right to the front. Okay, now we're going to adhere this. And then let's pop this up. Some dimensionals here. 2, 3, 4. All right, and now we're gonna get all of our pieces on here. Whoop, oh, that came off. Let's get a new one. Stuck to my finger. The sticky stuff. Okay. Get that centered. All right. Now I want to, let's see, I think I'm going to pop both of these up. This isn't going to show a whole lot, but that's okay. I'm just going to use a couple dimensionals on each one to hold that in place. Will that hold there? Yep. Okay. Well, what's going on? I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to peel off something that's not there. All right, I'm going to put this one here. And I'm going to put this one here. I can see a little bit. I probably would have put that down a little lower. Too late now. We're not going to worry about it. Okay, now I'm going to tuck, you know what? I can tuck that gold piece right under there. That's what I love. I like to put the, you know, once you lay a couple things down, you can see where you can tuck in your little accents. Just put a little glue. I might put, let's see, let's put one under here. I don't want that little piece showing. Let's cut it off. Okay. Stick that down. And I kind of want this one to show. Let's put that on top. Just putting a little glue. We don't have to have everything popped up. All right, now I probably should have trimmed these out, which I forgot about. All right, so in the designer paper, we have a sheet that has greenery and the bells, and then we have a couple sheets that have just greenery. And I have used them all up this season. And all I had left, I had 4 bells. I had 1 big and 3 small. So I'm going to use a big and a small for a set of bells. And they're just this pretty gold foil. Okay, there's one. Let's cut the small one. Do we have dies for the bells? That's a good question. Now that I'm thinking about that, I could have cut this. Do we have bell dies? Hold on, let me look. Yes, we do. Right there, I could have die cut them when I cut my other things. Oh well. I've already cut them, so we're gonna finish. That would have saved me a little bit of time, wouldn't it have? Okay. So I want to just kind of overlap those. I'm gonna glue them together. Just right there at the top so that they're easier to put together. I think I'm going to pop these up. I'll just put a dimensional right between the two to make sure they're doubly attached. Very good. And let's add a little bow. Just do one out of the gold trim. Pull those. And then fluff up our loops. Maybe pull that one. Okay, let's trim these a little bit. We don't need a huge bow, just a little one. Okay, let's grab a glue dot. Put this on. We have a lot more going on here than we normally do. Every once in a while, we just got to go over the top and do a really pretty, layered, elegant card. Okay, and we have these druzy dots. They come in gold and silver. This is all I have left of the gold. I have silver. I'm using those in class this month, but these are not being discontinued either. You'll be happy to know. These are not on the carryover list or on the discontinued or last chance list, so I'm excited about that. So all these products will be carrying over. Nothing's going out of stock or out of production. So I hope you enjoyed that card. Isn't it beautiful? So just a quick reminder that we have our last chance list. We have some items that are deeply discounted. I will put links on my blog, and I will put the measurements and supplies that I used on there as well for this gorgeous, gorgeous card. And I would love to have your order. So, yep, if you have any questions, let me know. Orders of $50 or more are going to get you a little surprise embellishment in the mail, along with a kit of cards for our card class, which is next Thursday. So you don't want to miss out on that. And I will see all of you soon. All right, bye-bye. Oh, let's see. Oh, Valita's on. Hi, Valita. I can actually kind of almost see my comments here. All right. I will see you all soon. All right. Bye-bye.